Hey everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm back to start one more draft for Bloomburrow. We're just going to be doing the draft portion tonight because it's already 1 o'clock and I'm going to be waking up very soon. So, pay our 10,000 gems, jump into it, get some drafting done, and get out of here. Let's hope that we have some other people playing still. I am looking forward to Duskmorn. Oh, it looks like we do. But obviously, I want to get in more reps with Bloomburrow because it's a pretty fun format. I'm still enjoying it. It's on the simpler side for sure, especially in terms of the draft. But the games are tight and interesting, and I still have not played rats or otters or birds or what else have I not played? Rats, otters, birds. I think I played raccoons in sealed, but I haven't drafted raccoons either. There's a lot of that I haven't done. Valley Mike Collar, that's very good in green. And green is one of the stronger colors, so happy to take this first. Wouldn't mind the Warren Guard. Let's see. Banishing Light would be okay. Glide Dive Duo can be pretty good. Nocturnal Hunger is not bad. Baker's Bane Duo is excellent. But I think we start with probably what the highest potential card this is, which is... I mean, you want to play it early, but obviously it's still very strong. As long as you can play other green cards, other green animals of the 4 types. So, happy to take that first. And then, Gilwyn Moose is okay. Eluge, this is not the right... I mean, it's a strong card, but I don't think I can play it unless I'm going to pivot far from Valley My Color and like lean into something very blue. So we're on probably Overprotect even more than Gilwyn Moose. 3-tree Root Weaver is pretty good too. Neither of these are one of these types, and I think they'd both fit. I think either of these would fit very well into a green deck, but I think Overprotect is more useful in more green decks than Gilwyn Moose, which doesn't want you to be in a low to the ground deck. So I'm going to take the Overprotect here for now. Then here, Druid of the Spade is in green. We can take Pawn Prophet. I like Pawn Prophet quite a bit. It is a double green or double blue or blue and green. And it's also a frog like Valley My Color, so maybe we could play a frogs deck. But it would be fine in another green deck, I think. And it benefits from this. This cares about tokens, and I don't know if I'm going to get there with tokens. So this is definitely a later pick and not an early pick. So we'll take this. I think it's an easy stay within the lane strategy for now. Like if I wanted to be rabbits, I could take Warren Elder, I guess. That would be a reasonable pick as well if I really wanted to push back into that. But I'm going to try Pawn Prophet for now. Yeah, we'll see. It could go many ways from here. I have not been successful with a Frogs deck yet. Even with, like, I think I had some really good quality decks, but I still lost. So we're hoping that maybe if we do end up Frogs, that I might be able to play a good one this time, or at least play the good one well, because it may just be that I'm not skilled in value style decks. Let's see, nothing in our colors that we've chosen so far. So we could go blue for like for this, for example. We could take Shore Up. I think I like this. This is flexible. You can bounce my own thing, or I can bounce their thing, right? Oh no, it has to be their thing. Okay. Is that still good for 1 mana, or do I want to take Shore Up, or take a black card? Wix Patrol, green black, not really. I mean, I think I'd want to take. Yeah, if it were black, I'd want it to be a squirrel. None of these are squirrels, so I think I just take this. Maybe I'm going towards being a frogs deck. Okay. We'll see. I think the 1 blue mana cost is pretty good on this. Frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel. That's a bird. The druid is good in frogs, and I do think I'm leaning towards being frogs. I could end up like a rabbit if I take this. But I'm definitely leaning towards like Sunshower Druid life. Dazzling Denial could be okay too, but let's take the Druid for now. It fits well with my color and the Pawn Prophet and the Into the Flood Maw. If I can get it to frogs, I'm happy to do it. Here we have Polywallop. That's a frog payoff. I like that. Wayfighter wouldn't be okay, I think, and so would Dazzling Denial. I think this would be fine too, or the Rust Shield Rampager if I needed it, but I think Polywallop's more where I want to be. Especially since I have, what, 3 frogs now? So, looks like I'm being pushed towards this frogs deck here. We'll see if we can stick it and get all the right pieces. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, obviously. That makes the draft portion of this format a little bit more luck dependent, because sometimes you're gonna be in pack 1 and 2, and you're gonna really lean into one of these types of decks, and you really don't want to deviate much from that. Like if you're frogs, you kind of want to lean into frogs and so forth. In my experience, maybe like there is some sort of like multicolor deck or whatever. Do I want to take Hugs? We need is green, double red. I don't really want the rat. I could take Cash Grab, or I could try Hugs. I think I'm supposed to take Cash Grab, right? I could take Raccoon. Do I pivot and try Hugs? I think Cash Grab is strong, but it's really more of a Squirrel Scar. I'm gonna take this respectively. Maybe if I can pivot, I will, because this isn't making me want to go this way either. We don't have the other half of the rat's colors. Take a High Stride. We can. We could take Rock Face, Village, and maybe we will. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can pivot to Raccoons. We'll see. Well, it's a lot of. We also pivot to Rabbits here. This came back around, which is interesting. We're not lizards. We're not bats, so we can take the Harvester or the Warren Guard. I'm gonna take the Warren Guard. Like, there's a lot of different ways we can go here, but we're certainly getting cut out of our main colors here. Sonar Strike would work well with that. I guess this is a removal if I go into this color. And then I don't really care about either of these. I guess I will take the Soothsayer, but I'm not playing it. Okay, so this draft kind of went out. Let's see, what is this? You may sacrifice non-land permanents, costs 1 less. And whenever it attacks, put a blight counter on it, then loses 4 life for sacrifices. Enters or attacks, put a blight counter, and for each blight counter, it loses 4 life unless it's sacrificed. I mean, that's strong. Is it worth splashing? Maybe. Or, I mean, am I gonna switch paths here, since I think white is getting to be stronger for me, and then end up back in green and white? Black was not coming through, so I think we're on like Carrot Cake or Baker's Bane duo, probably. Between them, I can play the Warren Guard, Sonar Strike. I can take Carrot Cake here, or Baker's Bane duo. Oh, I took the Carrot Cake. That's fine. Rapid Response fits well with that. If I want to go this way instead, I don't think I can splash Hugs either way. Herbalist is not amazing. It is fine if I can get enough token generators, but I don't want it ahead of that. I think this is okay. Better than this. Heaped Harvest is maybe okay, but let's take the Rapid Response for now. Leaf Splash Mentor is pretty good, but if I'm switching paths to another rabbit deck, then, because yeah, Frogs was not coming to me, right? So maybe I'll take the Warren Elder here. Then I'll take Tree Guard Duo. Feels pretty good with this. Oh man, do I switch back to blue? No, I think my white cards are too strong. Yeah, I'll take the Tree Guard Duo here. And then I'll take the Uncharted Haven here. So the reason I'm taking Uncharted Haven is because, well, my main two colors aren't present here. Also, this will then potentially like ease up on the pawn profit, or maybe be able to splash another card of a different sort. That's not it. Do I want the Frog Druid? I think this is just a decent body. This could be okay too, but I don't love it. I guess it goes wide. Maybe that makes it better than this. Yeah, I guess that makes it better than this. Here, Treetop Sentries probably gets it. Yeah. Sunshower Druid. Oh, this is less good if I'm going to do this sort of deck. But I'm not. I guess I'll take another Uncharted Haven. I guess that's what I'm doing. Sunshower Druid is probably out. Well, it could still work with this. Like, it could work with a mice. It's not great, but it could still do some stuff. I guess I'll keep it in for now. Is that enough for me to play Hugs? I don't think so. It's still not enough for me to play Hugs. That's too bad. Alright. I lost some picks here. Oh, Grape Lord, taking your sweet time. I should shave my face. Ooh, we take this. Probably take the Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I don't think I want 2 rapid responses. Especially since my 4 drops are kind of stacked and I have no 3s. Sticky Tongue Sentinel being around though right now is interesting. I'm not playing any of these, so I'll just take the uncommon. Yeah, there's something here. Again, I'm back in the green-white deck though. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected to like be pushed back in here, but there were a lot of cards still being passed around that were in this space. So I'm curious if people have been driven out of this as the meta has evolved. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take the Plume Creed Escort. Well, I guess I'll take the red card. I'm not playing either, right? Yeah. So if I'm not playing it, we'll just take the red card. I think my red cards in general are a little stronger anyways than my blue cards. Igra, yeah, that's probably strong enough to splash. We have this, so it's okay to splash it. I'm passing Banishing Light, Nettle Guard, and Treetop Sentries, none of which I think are so exciting that I'm not going to play Igra. Here, Head of the Homestead, probably the way to go. This is not bad either. Yeah, this isn't bad. I'm wondering if I should take this, but it might be too slow for the type of deck that this is leaning towards being. I don't want to play this if I don't have to. Yeah, I take Head of the Homestead. I think so. Over Foundport. I'm gonna do it. I think it's correct. Let me know in the comments if you don't think it is. I think Igra's worth splashing. It's definitely very strong. Hugs is not really splashable because of the double red in there. And maybe we'll end up playing Treetop Sentries, but I'd like to push this a little on the lower side here. Okay. We can take another rabbit response, I think. Starforged Sword. No, nothing else here is really in color, right? I guess I can take the Veteran Mouse card, but that's not really what I want at 4. 3 Tree Scribe at 2, or this 3-drop. I think I take the 3-drop. I'm not really getting this benefit very much. And yes, it is a good body, but this I've seen this get really annoying to other players. I just need to make sure I can generate enough tokens for that to be good. Tree Guard Duo, always, I found this to be really good too. Yeah, we'll see. It's almost a deck. Trick. Yeah, that's okay. It's not amazing, but I'm gonna play it over anything else here, right? Yeah, probably. Just need, if I can get more token generators, that would make this deck way better. Is it the same player? Oh, Grape Lord, yeah. High Stride. I'll probably take the Bark Form Harvester here because it's at least a 3-drop, and I kind of need to fill that space. I don't think High Stride is worth taking. In this pack, I don't care for the bat. Do I take this? Any way it goes, I'm not playing the card, right? So I'll just take this. You may tap an untapped creature. I guess, yeah, that's probably not what I'm doing, but I'll take it. I'm not playing any of these. I guess I'll take the Star Charter since I'm not playing it. Maybe I can end up playing it if I have to. Wow, I'm not getting there at all. Okay, Mind Whisker is probably the strongest card. Doesn't matter, I'm not playing it. Ooh. Plume Escort, not playing it. Audible Antics. Dire Downdraft, not playing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably put in like the Treetop Sentries. I'm gonna have to put in some cards that I don't want to put in here. Is what it comes down to. I think I waffled a little too much early on, and it put me in a bad spot here. So white, green, colorless. Okay, we can put the. I guess we can put this in. For each mana cost, you can tap the untrapped creature you control. Yeah, I guess it'll break a stalemate. So I'll take that. Take this Star Charter, I guess. We don't have a lot of life gain. What do we have? Sunshower Druid. Carrot Cake. Sonar Strike. I don't even generate food, do I? Oh, this deck kind of is definitely not so hot. Do I put in one of these? Probably not. I don't think that's worth destabilizing my mana. Do I have too many 4-drops to. I can't cut a land. I need more cards to hit the minimum. So I'm gonna play a 4-drop. Probably gonna be the Squirrel. But this looks pretty bad. Yeah, this is a little fat on the top here. Like, there's a lot of 4-drops for this deck. Is there anything smaller? What? Like, do I put in a 3rd color so that I can just get out of playing all these 4-drops? What else do I have? Alright, let's see if there's some other way I can push this. If I can go multicolor, what else would work? Like, do I have enough red cards? I don't. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of stuck with this. Yeah. Okay, I would say that this is a bad deck. I do not give it high potential here. It is a I don't know, like a 1 in. I feel like it has the potential, if I can really get there, to be a maybe like a 2 wins deck. But yeah, I think that the curve is just not right here. And I had to put in cards that I really didn't want to because I just could not get there in the end. Should I have stayed with blue? Let me know in the comments if you thought so. Or if maybe I read the signals wrong and I should have went a different direction. I think if I'd gotten into white earlier, I would be in a much better shape. But this is where I ended up all the same. So this is where I will stay. We will open some packs and call it a night here then. Cancel. We're gonna say done. Save those changes. Open some packs. Or open that pack. That's it. Fountain Port. yeah, I mean, Overprotect is probably the pick in this pack. It's still probably the strongest card here. Fountain Port's interesting. But yeah, that's the pick. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Let me know what you thought about the draft in the comments below. If you would have went a different way, be happy to get your opinion on that. And I'll be back tomorrow to see how this deck flows. I don't have a lot of hope in it, but it's still fun to give it a try, right? So that's going to be it for me. Let me know what you thought about, again, in the comments. If you enjoyed this stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can subscribe. This is Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.